Pray, follow me.
Well met. Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale. Mayhap I'll treat myself to a...
'Tis this way.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
Well met.
Talent serves, but practice makes the master.
Over here, if you would.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale.
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to Cold.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way?
Ricardo. To be honest...
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? I can't handle those beasts on...
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the... You've my thanks. And Ricardo's as well.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
Look, Master! Goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Really? What is that? You ought not to be so careless.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Arisen! Are you all right?
Ingredients are...
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. Tis a pleasure to meet you.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, you saved me this time. But I won't always be so fortunate. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superior...
We'd best report back.
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment. Not more can be done.
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse for wear.
Aye, that it was. The poor son...
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seen actually. We'll be extending his training period. The instructor's here.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've...
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Fancy a gander? I find good.
First assess the field, then act according to our progress.
Look! Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. I'm not tired in the least. I'm ready for any adventure you have in store, Arisen. Would that I could stay with you forever, Arisen.
If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can provide. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
Can't expect to fare so well
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime. Do come again. I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you do come again.
First, assess the field. Then,
Fancy a gander?
smothered off from over
I
there.
find good for sale.
Harpies, master! It fears fire's fury!
Well done.
Are you all right? We've a choice of where to go, but how to know the path best traveled?
Let us examine each path carefully before we decide.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
So, this is Melve. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of this world.
Right you are.
Pity upon the Arisen.
Well met. Pleasure doing business with you.
Not buying? Just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
I've a selection of wares that sure to please. Pleasure doing business with you.
This isn't the way to our destination.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Pleasure doing business with you.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in turn. After all, 'tis only by your courage that I live today. Had you not, I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating. It was a miracle that you survived. Arisen. I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
You may benefit from pursuing the information.
this one's really arisen. Doubt. The way I hear it.
Oh. What does this say?
Let's have a look then.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the med. Will be ashamed to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine. Suppose there's no harm in that, if you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most... Seems my luck's not as rotten as I'd thought. I'll wait right here for your...
We could make the fruit reborant ourselves, or simply purchase them at Runa's apothecary. Here in Mel.
Yes, of course. I see it.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roborant for me? Oh, well, if you do pick some up, you know...
for here, and none the worse for wear.
Ah, well met. Here for some... Fruit roberant, are we? Do come again.
We ought to bring this to the one expecting it.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit roberant, are we? Do come again.
We have obtained that which Miss Flo...
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Really, I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandpa.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome. Shall we go and speak with Sir Leonard, Master? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
A gun. It is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Here we are.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, now tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master. Mages can cast a wide array of offensive spells and aid their allies with magical support. However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend incanting it. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you, but I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Moments long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of oak. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something? Do come again.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mate. Perhaps it's time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on it. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
I'll go and open the chest.
If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vacation for those... I am a fighter myself. Very well. There is no... But I shan't take up any...
Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on it.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
Shall we seek some answers? Sir Gregor wishes to speak with you, Master. Shall we go to him? I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
These old bones, there's ought to be said. Peace and quiet. Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparation.
We're here, and none the worse for wear.
Make haste, then. We're good. Then let us be on our way.
This party is fit for adventure. Our strengths complement each other well.
Stop, goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Best hope you're not one of them.
foes, and I shall strike them down.
We are at our best when we combine our strength.
One never can have too many of these.
Let's take care when and how we put them to use.
Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle?
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
Climbing it would grant a clearer picture of our environs. That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
I shall wait.
Are we to remain here?
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the...
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate. An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead.
Is there aught this pawn might do for you? If I learn anything of import, you will be the first to know.
everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
By your command, Arisen.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. Like this, victory shall soon be ours.
In mind, pride and terror.
Thank you, Master. I only hope I did not disappoint.
Well done, Master!
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look. Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Let me get that.
What's this? We're trapped! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard.
spell our doom.
Understood.
Our foe most abhors. Knock its feet out from under it, and strike ere it recovers.
This battle demands all our strength. We must stand together if we are to achieve victory.
Allow me. This foe shall fall by my hand.
It's time we make it happen.
You have my gratitude, sir. It would seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brown. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant... Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. Well now. The road's blocked. The cart can't get through like this. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one.
Look here. Water is seeping through the cracks.
Fall back!
Fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
We're setting out. Jump on if you've paid. We're setting out. Jump on if you've paid.
Very well. I shall return.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
We've got goblins!
Nicely done!
Focus. The battle continues.
Well said. Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait right there.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right, into the ox cart.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a... You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the Sovereign. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermont's long yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consarn it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Wait.
Suppose I can always run. I'm sure I can handle this.